Uh-oh. Hold on, I need to see something. Ah, okay. I thought for a second it wasn't capturing the game, which would have been bad, but no, it's there. It's there. It's okay. Huh, it's not there if the web browser is full screen, but okay. I can just keep the window minimized and then we're good.
I
It's in.
use full screen stuff so I can see now.
Yeah. Well, it was an issue if other things were full screened, but I think we're okay. All right. And hi everybody, waiting for the ad counter like usual. Give us just a moment and then we'll get started here once the ad break is done. Okay, there's the timer I was waiting for. So you said the 1 minute ad, so we're good for 2 hours?
Yep.
Okay. All right, gonna play a 1 minute ad for you guys and then we'll get started. Okay, the ad is playing.
Can't hear the music. I'm not pretending it's playing.
I mean, it's not playing for us. It's running for the people that are watching.
I'm aware.
Okay.
If they can still see me though, there's music going.
Yeah, possibly. You might be like very small on the side of it. Oh well, I do have a bit of a overlay going to block some things. Just kind of as a placeholder until the ad finishes and everything. I started doing that. All right, so the ad is done, so we can go ahead and get started, I think. Let me just clear a couple things off the screen real quick. There we go, and now you can see us down here. Hi, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday night. Maybe it's even delightful. Hopefully, it's a little more so now because GUA Tuesday Night Delight has returned for the first time in a couple of years. If you haven't been here in a bit, I'm Sajin, of course. This is my friend Aedus, and together we have a little fun in some WWE games. We do some custom brand stuff, make some custom characters. So what you're going to be seeing is some characters largely created by either of us, with some actual superstars thrown in here and there, perhaps. And the matches are orchestrated by us. Bots are going to be playing them, but we're going to be here as color commentary for you and give you the play-by-play of what's happening in the here and now and what's planned for the future of the series.
And it'll help with context behind characters because some of them you might recognize some of them because we decided to make actual people that just aren't wrestlers just for fun. So
Absolutely, yeah. I did an Audio Surf 2 showcase recently where we went through some songs, and I did mention we were going to have Andrew McMahon in here, among others. So yeah, there might be some crossover. There might be some people you recognize as well.
absolutely awesome. Let me get the first match going.
Yeah, go ahead, get us set up here. Just to let the viewers know, it is a little bit of a interesting setup that we've got going on here. So Aedus has the game on PS5. WWE 2K25 is what we're running this time, the newest one at the moment. And we've got a capture card set up. It's coming in through his Discord. We're not Nitro or anything, so I think that's what they call it. So the frame rate and stuff is going to be a little limited, but it should look at least a little better graphically than it did the last time we did this.
Okay. It's ready when you're over here.
All right. Just want to give a quick shout out. My two regulars are in here. Hi Smar. Hi Fire Dragon. Thanks so much for popping in. Yeah, doing something a little different. I'm trying to remember if either of you guys were here the last time we did this, and I don't think they were. So hope you have fun.
Yeah, we're at least making it interesting. We're starting with some of our favorites, so it'll work out. So for those of you that are new and you watch this, if I got my people right, the first person that comes out is inspired by me, who's a massive dick. That's not who I am, but I am for the sake of purposes. Well, the thing is, we built this, so this is our company. So I'm the authority figure who takes advantage of all of that. And so I'm a dick, I have a faction, and we're all dicks. So.
All right, yeah, they come out as the Stars of Greed and Ultraviolent, which is where the GUA comes from. I believe we're Greed and Ultraviolence of America. Kind of started as a thing of like two different names for two different brands, and kind of meshed into one with the passage of time, because we've had the idea for this kind of thing for and have messed around with it for a while, but this is only like the second iteration of us actually doing it on stream.
Yeah, George's was the ultraviolet, which is the purple inspired one, and mine was green, which is green. So that's why you'll see there's frequent things of constant green and purple and make them work.
All right, and at least for this time around, it does look like the audio isn't coming in through the capture card. So don't worry if you're not able to hear the game, because we can't either.
It works for copyright. We win.
Yeah, it is admittedly better for that. The important stuff is coming through, but all right, we had someone else pop into the chat real quick. Papa Strife came to say hi. Hope you're having a good stream. Have fun. Have a good night. All right, thanks so much, Strife. Appreciate it.
I just remember there's a lot of guitar in the song.
Yeah, yeah. Originally, some like the Edge or Christian theme music, and they could be used interchangeably. And then we eventually found some like generic one that worked well.
Yeah, we have more issues with copyright when you pick some of the actual songs. It's easier to try to find one of the more generics.
Yeah, that's true. And like even some of the generic ones cause issues too, which is surprising, but it does.
You're gonna have to let me know what you think of the lighting. That's one thing I did notice when I was testing this stuff like an hour ago.
Okay, it is nice. It is nice and bright.
Yeah.
Or it was, and now it's not.
So I mean, as long as it's still visible, I think it's still fine. I think mine was built upon making it so the GUA, symbol was very, looked very nice and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. Oh, you missed that moonsault. Yeah, I don't know. I know there was like one pay-per-view of venue or something we had set up that kind of had a blacklight effect. It's not as severe as that this time around, it looks like. But yeah, we've got Gary the Miracle Nelson here in white, and then Tyler Sharp in the red, white, and blue, which, fun fact, I did work with a Tyler Sharp at some point in my life, but that's not who the character was based off of. I had come up with this character beforehand, and then I had met someone with the actual name. Which was very interesting.
Right. Gary needs to get a tag. He's just getting killed by Sean and Tyler at the moment.
Yeah, now Sean Satan Smith is in here.
Yeah. But they love the thing where they try to go for the tag and they do nothing about stopping it, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, a bit of Titan teamwork back and forth here. I like this. They're in and out pretty efficiently.
Yep.
If you're along if you God, what am I trying to say? If you have experience with the series, you may know that Tyler Sharp and Sean Satan Smith, their cooperation can vary quite a bit.
Yeah, you got one that tends towards the more violent, and the other one's more of a bit more of a goody two shoes than you think. So
Yep, one's violence and the other's ultra.
what's right?
All right, Gary's showing signs of life here, fighting back a bit.
Yep. And so much of that.
Yeah, I just had to say
Thanks.
something. This is how it
Right.
works.
Thanks. Right.
This is how, like, as you'll know, like Tristan or Aedus here. Like when he says stuff, it happens. When I say stuff, the opposite happens.
That's true. Yeah. You guys will pick up what
Oh,
my actual name is because there's an actual character in this game, though. So that's I mean, we'll
that
go with
will
Aedus, but it's over there.
that will help. Yes, it's just like it's just I go by a certain name on here, and so it's like I know with your accounts and stuff, that's the name that you go by, and so that was a crazy jump
See,
by Sean earlier.
yeah. Well, and looking at difference of opinion, you could argue that Tyler gets out of the ring because he doesn't want the count out. You could argue Sean may stay in the ring because he's here.
Yeah.
And tag? Nope, he's
No,
gonna taunt. Just why?
there's
Something gonna
time. There
die.
was almost time.
And now we're gonna go back to tagging again. You know, the leader of Stars of Breeding Ultra Violence.
Wow.
He's not gonna be thrilled,
Yep.
especially if he doesn't even play.
Wow.
So context behind these tag matches are not just random tag matches. We're setting up all of our championships. So these basically the winner qualifies for a fatal four-way tag team match, which will take place, if I got my math right, it'll be in 2 weeks. So we have everything to set up this time, and then next time, and then the first pay-per-view.
Oh,
And Gary can go fuck
wow.
himself.
Starting
Good God, man.
starting strong out of the gate there. All right, but yeah, there was a little bit of tag team
Uh,
work from Titans, so Titans starting off pretty strong here. We know where their mind's at right now. Yeah, Gary had a perfect opportunity to make the tag to Tristan the One Lewis there, but just chose to taunt
ego.
instead.
Yeah.
And
Ego is going to be a big problem in this faction.
I
So
I mean
that's fair, but guess we'll wait till next time to get my character's debut because he didn't even enter the match.
yep, unfortunate.
So I can go and mark it on our thing, on our map card, just so we keep track of them.
What's that?
Can you mark it for one?
Oh, I don't even have it up right now. Hold on.
Okay, it's just easier for me.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Um So I have the roster. Oh, on day 1 and 2 if needed.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Um. Oh, these were not done in order. Okay.
Yeah, I mixed it up at the end. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. And then are we? I'm applying it to the records as well, or are we not caring about that yet?
I'll touch that later. You just need to, if you want to mark it, so you have to go.
Okay. I mean, I marked 2-1 on the day thing at least.
Cool.
All right. Been a little while since we've done this, guys. So a bit of getting recalibrated.
No, yeah. didn't show you the shit board, so I found a picture of Napoleon Dynamite.
What? Oh no. Spoilers,
It's
by the
not
way.
like it's not like that. That's what he actually looks like. But I was just like, hey, they told me found a picture. Let's do it. Let's do this. Some community creations helped me with half of it. I fixed it to I think look better in my opinion.
Okay.
But I did get the assist for helping me start out.
Exciting.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Okay, so we have two triple threats. One's this week and one's next week. We already have the GUA World Heavyweight Championship match set with the 6 people. We used the people that won a title the last time we played this game because they won already, so it was only fair. So the 6 people are these people. We'll cover them as we go. AJ Porter's one of our old school ones. He's one of the first people I made when we started doing this. So, and honestly, if they got rid of his theme music, I'd probably stop making it.
Can I ad-lib it a little bit?
Yeah. Yep.
It's something like that.
And Sachin used to make fun of me because his entrance in the beginning used to have this thing where he's nonchalantly walking to the ring and he puts his arm on the ring post, which explodes. And he makes a comment about how his ear is gone.
Yeah, just wraps around a ring post. Pyrotechnics come right out by the face.
Who needs to hear? As long as the ref's doing this or this, you know what the count was.
Yeah. That's why they do that all the time after the count. That's why they don't have any hearing anymore because of their entrances. Right. They're always like 2, 3.
Yeah. Chaz Castiglione was a hilarious story because when we created him, we were just adding filler people, but then he kicked the absolute ass. And so it was just kind of like, well, now I have to have him around because he's one of the best players that we ever made.
Yep.
So he's absolutely ridiculous. Most of his outfit's just silly, and he's got a weird green filter. By the way, he's playing nothing but Italian music.
Yeah, it's a stereotypical Italian sounding stuff.
Yeah.
For him.
Yep. Yep, absolutely. So the 3 people that'll be next week. That's the twist. Is there are 3 people on each side. I made the 3 that are in this match. Sadin made the ones that are for next week. So the ones he has is King that we took from Tekken.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew McMahon, which he covered before, and Breaking Benjamin Burnley.
Ben Burnley, nice.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was starting. I'm like, we didn't see the third person come out.
One more. You gotta have enough ego in the match, and this person just kind of fills a gallon up with it. A keg of ego.
Is that still, what is it, a Dolph Ziggler entrance that you gave him?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, okay. They still have a show off, I think is what it's listed as now.
Okay.
Since Dolph is in TNA, so they get creative with their names so they don't have to say Dolph Ziggler, but it's Dolph.
Yeah. Nick Nemeth, sorry.
Yes. Shout out to Nick Nemeth.
Apparently Zack Ryder's doing a lot of crazy stuff in like AAA's Matt Cardona now.
He's mostly heel too, which I mean, if anyone knew Zack Ryder, it's just
wow.
He's been a heel for almost his entire indie run, which is just crazy.
About as confusing as R-Truth trying to be serious in this day and age, but
right.
John Cena's a heel, so black is east, up is white. You know.
I'm just waiting for Ron to start killing people.
Yes. It's in the name.
Yes. Absolutely.
Does a WrestleMania match, Rage Against the Machine comes out, killings in the name of, I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know about the brightness here. Like it might need to be brighter.
Okay, fair enough. I honestly I think the filter is a purple because it makes the ring kind of pop. But I think it
Okay.
made it so darker. That was kind of my intent behind it. So I'll play with it
Yeah.
afterwards.
And I mean, like if we were just doing like like directly on the screen, I think it would be a little bit better, but I think it's coming in through Discord at like a slightly lower resolution and it's just
Ow.
kind of muddy a little bit
Yep.
because of it. But yeah, if it's a little brighter, I think it'll be better to see.
Okay.
But hopefully it's okay for you guys.
Nice. Hey,
Ooh.
jump. Bam.
Whoa. Wow. AJ Porter
Screw.
doing what he does. Whoa.
Oh, Chaz got a kendo stick.
Wow. Chaz is like I'd say is very much face material, so that's kind of out of left field there.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely. I mean, if we want to find a more violent version, I'm not gonna knock it, but yeah, that's
Oh, what
interesting.
does that hold? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like a double ankle lock. I think they did the same move, and I think AJ Porter may have just won because he's taller.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure who came out on top from that.
Yeah, and and it's AJ Porter, so he is constantly with the striking. So he
Kick
does
out
like
at
the strike.
one,
Yes.
which they really don't use anymore in wrestling matches, I feel like.
Oh,
Everything.
flying knee.
So it feels like every kick out these days is at like 2.99 and there isn't any escalation of like 1. Okay, that didn't work.
Right. Oh, signature.
All right, he's ramping up. Oh, but Brickhouse.
Yeah, I think he just did his move. He did. Oh my God, he stole his move.
He stole the finisher?
He literally did the portcullis.
Chaz? Oh my gosh. That was
I think
close.
I think I gave him that perk of steal someone's finisher. So I think he
Wow.
totally just did that. That's fantastic. We've never had like a steal a finisher, like and them actually use a person's finisher. I think almost ever.
Hmm.
So the
Wow.
closest is like giving Sean the spear, but like it's like by design. Like you want to give it to him rather
Well,
uh than he steals it. So
I know in the past we had a lot of counter finishers, so there was a lot of like pop up and then do something when they countered a finisher. So we would know when it happened,
yeah, that's
but yeah.
crazy though. No one's ever, the
Oh,
portcullis was hit on AJ Porter. How about that?
and Chaz threw the kendo stick at him. Wow.
Chaz has got
Brutal.
his signature. They got to be careful, or he should. They don't only say signature. They just only say finisher. So I'm guessing because it's close. Nice. Everybody's kind of getting their turn to.
Oh,
Oh,
knees up.
Chaz has got his finisher. Remembering correctly, his finisher is in the corner.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe.
Oh, a rollout. Smart.
Yep. Matt and Brickhouse might have a signature too. Oh, oh
Oh,
shit!
roll
That's
up
a
pin.
crazy pin. 1, 2, and he won.
He got him.
Oh
Wow. AJ
man.
Porter was still stunned, and Chaz snuck in.
Oh
Wow. What a very
yeah. Well,
different, opportunistic side of Chaz Castiglione. Wow.
well, which is a great way to explain how the match was, the stipulation was too, because we didn't even get to that yet. So we already had they were going to be in the elimination chamber match. Whoever takes the pin starts the elimination match.
Ah.
So they don't get to be in a pod. So that means Matt Brickhouse is going to start the elimination chamber.
Okay.
Sajin, we said we were going to do this at the midway point. Did you want to do another or add?
Do a what?
We're at the midway point. Did you want to do another ad or you want to keep going?
At the midway point where we've been going for 24 minutes.
I mean, we can keep going. Like I said, this is just we were guessing. It doesn't help. These matches have been hot garbage.
Yeah,
So
they've been really quick, so we might have to. I don't know. We might have to tack more on, but we've got plenty of time until the next ad. Like the match would
okay,
have to take an hour and 40 minutes.
I'm being the good person and keeping an eye on it. So
Sure.
Okay.
Where? How is this thing organized? Wait a minute. Oh, there it is up top. Okay.
I told you they was organized.
Okay. I indicated that Matt Brickhouse was pinned as well
Okay.
for you on that. Keep track of that. All right. Looks like more tag team action on the way.
Right. Okay, I can't remember which attire is supposed to be in the stag team. Apparently, I picked two. So which one's in the stag team?
Um,
I think it's the second one.
I don't recall actually.
All right, you know what? One just for now.
I forget. Hmm.
It's what we get for planning this and then forgetting about it for a little bit because we were busy. So
Yeah, we did we did this like a month or two ago and then put it off because I was busy with the move and yeah, some little things slipping through the cracks, I guess.
yep.
All right, here's hoping this match lasts more than 5 minutes.
Right. Fighting, so I'd like to think so.
This is going to be a very quick episode of Tuesday Night Delight.
I'll let you talk about your tag team since we kind of share the other one.
Which okay, so mine is the Old Gods, I guess. Okay. So yeah, like originally coming up with this, Leviathan, the tall guy on the left, is one of the like original characters that I came up with. Just obviously a giant, unstoppable force, just like very intimidating and just like really, a really bad thing if he comes out after you. We originally had he originally had a partner or rival named Kaiser, but since there is now a WWE superstar named Ludwig Kaiser, I decided maybe we shouldn't have that kind of overlap. So we have what is it, Behemoth here?
Yeah, I went with yeah, Behemoth. Yep.
Yeah, and basically he's meant to fill that role as best he can.
And wait till you get a look. He's already glitched. I don't know if you caught that before I loaded. His shirt was like all a mess.
Yeah,
But
something about the attire looked weird.
yeah, wait till you get a look at Behemoth's feet or shoes or feet. I'm not sure what you want to call them, but
So he got those toe shoes,
no. Remember? Do you remember what you chose?
vaguely.
Okay. Okay, I feel like we picked the right one because it has the right helmet.
Okay. That's Sheamus and Cesaro.
That's what it was when we used them before too. They make sense.
They don't
So,
they don't just raise the bar, they are the bar.
and then they just fused. Fusion.
Oh.
Yep, I was gonna say.
I don't think that's how I don't know if that's how fusion works in the Dragon Ball universe, if you could just do that over an internet connection.
Well, apparently you can also just put an earring on. So let me go find an earring.
Yep. They got those
So,
5G fusion earrings.
That's right. So for those of you that didn't watch before, because we introduced them last time, the Heroes of Greece were inspired by a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I built a Greco-Roman campaign. My character was Pepperminus, which is the larger gentleman. It was loads of fun. Decided that his entire world was built upon fate, like flipping a coin, essentially, and it was awesome.
Yeah, and then my character in that D&D campaign was Jameis, the smaller guy in the black. And Hades, or basically it was wasn't it like the Roman version?
Pluto.
Pluto, yeah. So Pluto was my my patron god. And so I had some fun connections and stuff with the underworld. Did some important things. We hit, our characters even had a tussle in the D&D campaign where I tried to cheat and throw some dirt in his eye, and then he immediately knocked me out with a punch. So I immediately got my just desserts, and so we're
Yes.
cool. We're on good
Nice.
terms.
Yes.
And then for your character, it wasn't a specific god; it was the fates themselves, right? That were your
Yeah, the
yeah,
actual fate, the ones that string the wheels of life, essentially.
right.
That was the basis of it. So
I believe it crossed over into like Celtic stuff as well, or there was some branch of
that's
that
where
that you associated to.
it's just where my character was from. He it we had fun with like a converted Celtic Celts
Okay.
into Greek stuff. So
Okay. James counters.
yep, pretty good for him. I mean, that dude is like Leviathan's almost like double his size. You should be kicking his ass.
Yeah, and well, I mean, and Jameis has got that like he's got that agility and that opportunistic nature that would have to help him out in here because he can't rely on strength alone, obviously.
Trying to figure out what he's doing. Okay, apparently he couldn't get to the top rope with this the other way.
Oh, nice kick.
Behemoth, he jumped just in time. Behemoth was getting a little dirty there.
Yeah, I saw that. He was trying to put a stop to that.
And for those of you that saw
Oh.
the mention before, next time you see Behemoth, he has like monster feet.
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's unfortunate the lights are so dim. You can't see.
The best part is wait till you see the bottom of his feet because they have soles. So I'm still not sure if they're shoes or if they're actual feet.
All right, now Leviathan's starting to take control here.
Oh, signature, but he countered.
Oh man,
Beautiful counter.
everyone taking pictures of that. Yes, Mar saying a black light
Oh,
match, kind of
yep.
unintentionally. We may up the brightness for next time. I'm sorry if it's a little too low vision for you guys.
I don't think it's too bad. I mean, like I said, I can see everything. I mean, I can see my subtle GUA letters on each turnbuckle.
Okay.
So
I just hope I don't know people wearing like really dark clothing in the ring, and it may blur with the audience in the back or something like that.
yeah, I'll have to take a look at it, see what we can do afterwards. So
Okay. All right, tag to Behemoth.
I feel like he's going flying.
Nice. The
I'm
le-
not sure if this is where every match ends because we can't get past 2.5 effing stars. But hopefully we're already on the right track.
Can't do it with that attitude. Oh,
He
another
jumped
counter.
and he missed. Holy
I
crap!
yeah, I don't,
Jameis is the master counterer.
something was weird with that. It looks like he was just coming back into the ring and not jumping, and then Jameis just hit him, but I'm not sure.
I mean, technically,
Wow.
since this was your character, um, would you call it the ad counter?
I don't know. All right.
Okay,
Smart telling us the lighting is groovy. All right, thank you.
Christ, please. Oh, the ref's down. I missed that part.
Oh,
I
man, who was
don't
responsible
know.
for that?
I don't know. All right, let's go.
Did their hands even touch? Felt like Pepper Menace reached like way too high.
No, it looks fine.
All right. Into the corner.
Peppermint
We
yeah, Peppermint matches up well with either of the two people from the old gods. So
okay.
he's about the same size, if not taller.
Yeah,
So and if not, you'd imagine he may even be stronger, more like because
def-
he's a little bit top heavy.
definitely a force to be reckoned with for sure. I mean, he was basically our barbarian of the group in the D&D campaign, so I mean that all tracks.
Oh yeah, I was the person jumping over ravines onto enemies. It's just like I don't need to walk around and take the bridge. Let's just dive onto the enemy.
Yep. I was a little more modest with my character approach, but
Yes. Yes. But I was playing my
oh,
character correctly. Again, this person is you leave it up to the fates. If I'm supposed to survive, I will make this jump. You
Sure.
know.
Sure.
So,
A little reckless, a little fast and loose, but that's the mindset. Uh-oh.
yep. Oh,
Ooh.
right to the back.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Jameis's back damage.
Oh yeah, he's in red.
And
Uh-oh.
Behemoth just did a Shane McMahon's taunt, by the way.
Oh.
He just did the shuffle thing. I was just like,
Oh, okay.
Behemoth. It's the Behemoth money. It's the Behemoth money shuffle.
At first, I thought he maybe made a mistake by letting Jameis get the tag, but it did not seem to matter at all.
Yep. Oh, he's setting up for something. Oh, punt.
Oh boy. Is Pepper Menace all right? Is he going to recover from this?
Oh,
Oh, Jameis broke it up. We
good job,
got
Jameis.
we got a 3-star match, boys.
Well, and watch out. We may have a tag finisher coming.
Oh, the ref was
Yep,
down
there it
again.
is. Boom.
Wow.
Nice.
Jameis, you might have to do it
Jameis, get
again.
your ass in there. Nope. One. Oh, I kicked out at one.
Wow.
You.
Is that I don't know what kind of fate that is of needing your tag partner to break it up the first time and then just second time, no, I'm okay.
That's probably the resiliency perk. You know, you get that resiliency instant
Yeah.
kick out, so that's probably what that was. Oh, we got that. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god. He's
Jameis! You son of a bitch! Oh, God.
yeah, I mean you can only tolerate so much.
Jesus. All right. That's fair.
Well, early on the old gods demonstrating themselves as a dominant force.
Yes. Four? Four! Yeah!
We got to 4, nice.
Finally. Jeez. We have to save grace for all time for the Money in the Bank ladder matches, which will go for the rest of time.
Or unless they all decide like that one time to just watch as the one person's climbing up.
Right.
All right, so that's a win for Old Gods.
Apparently, at some point we need to do a steel cage fatal 4-way just to be like, do you guys even have room in this cage?
We got to put Cage in that cage.
That's right.
And then
No,
also
you
make
can't
Nick
put
Cage and put him in that cage too.
Yeah, you can't put him in the cage because he's a machine.
Is a cage a machine? I don't know if a cage qualifies as a machine. It's a contraption, perhaps, but I don't know if it's a machine.
So I'm going to give this preface before we do this because we talked about this from the beginning of the thing. So for avid wrestling fans, one thing that we decided is taking wrestlers that either are being underutilized or, in this case, tributing a great wrestler who has since passed, who didn't deserve to be passed and had definitely a lot more to do in WWE. So it is only
CM
fair.
Punk, yes. No.
Well, the interesting part is there's only one available, and it's Firefly Funhouse Bray Wyatt.
Oh.
All the other ones I have to unlock. So for now, we're gonna be stuck with that, which means we're not gonna. I'm totally gonna try to sing the song because I got it in my head so many times. I'm pretty sure I can sing most of Firefly Funhouse. So
I didn't, so you can go ahead and try.
yes. So
I was Mr. not watching WWE during that time for the most part.
yes. Well, and I mean that's the thing is, R.I.P. Bray Wyatt, but he's still one of my favorite characters that's ever been created. Closest person easily that's ever been to that of the Undertaker. Still, like I thought he could be there by the end of his career. Obviously, didn't have enough time for it, but almost every personality he had was awesome. Like the Firefly Funhouse was fantastic. So was the Fiend. So was Bray Wyatt. So our way of honoring him is he will be probably the most common person we use in this, just because he can't be used anymore.
Yeah, just absolutely incredibly talented, like whether it was wrestling or just mic work and just the personas and just his sheer like not exactly charisma, what's like the negative, just like the menacing nature of him almost, and just like
or even just
how
the
much of a
aura. Like he
the aura,
encapsulated the
yeah, how much of a presence he had basically, and
yeah.
how pivotal that was, and he was just insanely incredible, and just like as you mentioned, like basically the modern day Undertaker.
Yeah. So, and this is the more jazzed up version of Two Face. Sajin thought it was absolutely hilarious when I came up with the alternative option, Father Faucius to Duo. It's because we're developing more of a let's build him to Two Face. Like let's have it slowly progress.
Okay.
So
I don't know. I almost feel like it could work the other way, where he's just Two Face, and now he's a father.
that's right. It's because the father's on the left and Two Face is on the right.
Hmm.
This is less unique because Aleister Black just came back, and this is exactly his entrance, but it
Oh
worked.
well. You can't plan for everything.
Yep. And unlike Deadpool, sewing his mouth shut actually worked.
Oh, I don't know. Most people just want to forget about that.
Right? Although I think he's in Bray Wyatt's corner, and you have to pick a different corner.
They make him move.
Yep.
He did.
We're really happy that you're our friends, and this is a friendship that'll never, never end. If you missed out on Firefly Funhouse, where he randomly switches from a kid's show to a guy who murders people, it's absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna have to try to work hard to get some points to unlock the right Bray Wyatt, but this is what we're
Okay.
stuck
Yeah, we could potentially do
with.
some build up, do almost like a Finn Balor and Demon situation where he's like this for
Right,
regular matches, and then pay per view it all comes out.
right.
I could
But
see
the
that.
question is, should he be the Fiend or Wyatt Finn?
I mean, depends on the mood that day.
Right? Because I don't have a problem with either one. The Fiend was horrifying. Like that mask. I can't remember the name of the person that came up with that mask, but kudos because that guy did a heck of a job
Hmm.
because it was terrifying.
I'm a little more partial to Wyatt family, I suppose. I just have more experience with it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and you had I think you had a little more memories and everything. So he was one
Yeah.
of the few people that when we were unfortunately stuck with pre tribal chief Roman Reigns, he was one of the few people that that stood up and beat Roman consistently.
Yeah.
So
That I mean, that was a highlight of Roman Reigns' career in that time. I'd like to say that Bray Wyatt rivalry was pretty nice.
well, and that was one thing that I always felt like they should have come back to because like if Bray obviously hadn't passed,
What
that would have been fun to have him face off against the tribal chief one last time.
what was that hip movement when he was in the corner?
I don't know. He's in weird clothes. Like I mean, I'm not sure who's more
Ooh.
weirdly dressed up right now.
And we're underway. Bray Wyatt off to a strong start.
Yeah. This is probably where the lighting could really suck, just because you have the cage now in the way too.
Yeah.
For those that are
Oh.
wondering, though, we will. So we have the tag team titles that we're messing with. We have um, the Ultra Violent World Heavyweight Championship. I said it wrong the first time. It's Ultra Violent World Heavyweight. Apparently, we're just going to end this match already. It does fit these are we're doing a terrible job at starting out. Um, But there is a GUA championship for like our mid card.
Ooh.
It will be there. Um, but yeah, we're just because it's the mid card. We're focusing on the main title first, so we'll get there.
Okay. Looks like Bray was able to stop him at least.
It would have sucked if we got a half a star.
Yeah, we would probably just have to do it again.
Yeah, it means we're officially Chris Rock from The Longest Yard.
I don't know. If this only goes an hour, do we try to like replay a match to see if it goes any better, or like what do we do?
We just go to day 2. Like if it only takes an hour, I
Could.
mean the other ones could take an hour too, and then we'll just be ready for the pay-per-view next week. So that's the thing is we can't time exactly when it could happen because we're not playing these matches.
Yeah. We've had matches like on the other hand, we've had matches that we thought wouldn't take long and have taken a very long time.
Right. We also had another singer that used to be in our roster. He probably will come back, but I think it was safe for everybody if he was not around for a little while because he was the only person that would win. And that's Jared Leto.
Yeah.
We put Jared Leto in, and he did nothing but destroy. And it was ridiculous.
Yep.
He held the longest championships. We did all we could to make it so he lost, and then he goes for the other championship and immediately wins it.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
So yeah, he probably will make a return, but I think it's safe for everybody if we just let him take his own time.
Yeah. Mm-mm. All right, and Facius de Duo has had a save as well, so we're still in this.
Wait for it. Oh, he still got him. If they could stop worrying about trying to climb out of the ring, that'd be fantastic. I was kind of more hoping for more violence.
Yeah. More ultra violence, even.
Right. It'll probably end in like a Hell in a Cell kind of thing because it's like I said, we're in a slow build to kind of have fun with it. So.
Yeah.
So because Two-Face won our last title when we ended last time. But I thought it'd be more fun to focus, and this is his signature.
Oh, nice. Still a kick out at 1. He's setting up, though.
There's irony in the fact that he's doing an Uranagi on Bray Wyatt.
Now I know why this match is set up the way it is. Oh. Kick out at 2. All right, we're still in this.
If he does it again, don't be surprised if he moves. That's how it usually works. But
is he?
Oh! I love it. You don't want to climb out. You want to dance. Let's go.
Yep. Oh.
He was setting up for the finish mid thing. I was like, I've never heard of a running Sister Abigail, but I want to. I need that in my life, please.
All right. But now Bray's up top rope, and he's trying to climb out. Oh! Before the second phase.
Elbow shiver to the back of the knee. That'll hurt.
Okay. Is he still jumping or?
No.
He's going for the climb.
And he's probably gonna get it. Bray Wyatt's too hurt. Hey, can you jump from the top instead?
He maybe could, but
he's gonna get up there very fast. He's taking too long. I don't think he's got it. I think this is game. Yeah. Yeah, he got it.
Aw.
But it's just a little taste. They're just in the beginning of a feud, so.
That climb down was so slow.
I know, right?
The match was already over. Why?
Might as well make it so the main event is the worst, but it was only an hour, so suck it. We still got another hour.
Yeah, I mean, might not be the main event if we also do night 2.
Right. Sajin, you want to pick from day 2, just to mix it up. So I'm not picking.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and mark off who won that as well. Boop. Flop. Sorry, Bray. Maybe if you weren't Firefly Funhouse, you maybe would have won. I don't know.
Hey. That's how all of a sudden Andrew McMahon gets put in hell in a cell with Bray Wyatt.
I mean, Andrew McMahon has also kicked his fair share of ass in the history of this brand, so I don't know who that would be worse for.
I was also picking your favorite character just to be the authority dick.
Oh man. There's also
Welcome to Authority Dick. I'll be your captain today.
You want to do the triple threat match, I suppose? Because the last two were a tag and a 1v1, so I mean.
Right.
Alright, and we still got over an hour, so we're good.
Take your minute to remember that we gave Burnley a beer.
Beard Burnley.
Right.
Ben Burnley.
You realize that they get more hairy as you go from left to right?
A little bit.
Depending on if you assume King's face is his face or a mask.
But the real question, how many Ted Lasso characters are we adding to our brand?
Well, you have to add he's there because he is every fucking where, Roy Kent.
Yep.
But that's just because it's in the name.
Yeah, that's all. That's almost like our version of say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
And depending on how far you've watched in Ted Lasso, he kind of slowly becomes friends with Jamie Tart. So they could be like a tag team before Roy eventually kills him. So
they could.
So the problem is, I don't know if I could do that without the Baby Shark song.
Or do like Zava and give him like the Elias entrance. Yeah. He'd do some shit like that. Our brand, yes, smart. I kind of hated the Zava shit, to be honest. It was entirely pointless.
Yes, it was.
I've been watching Ted Lasso recently, chat. I'm sorry. But just like I hated the West Ham match episode. Absolutely hated it.
Okay.
But I just watched the Amsterdam one last night, and that one was fun.
That's the best one of season 3.
Hands
down.
Okay. So it's all downhill after that. What is there? Just one more episode after that?
Only like a few, but yeah, the Amsterdam one's the best of season 3.
So all right. Sure. And here he is, calling out to the astronaut.
And poor Roy, he doesn't know how to ride a bike.
Yeah.
He was too busy scoring goals. Who needs to ride a bike?
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'm not gonna make that. Was he wearing sunglasses when he threw that down?
Yes.
Okay. See, he doesn't even take off his watch to wrestle. I mean, what the hell, man? Come on!
Sometimes you gotta know what time it is.
I don't know, does that make Andrew McMahon the Logan Paul of GUA?
No.
Just because you don't want him to be? Or...
I see no reason to do that whatsoever. They're not similar in personality in any way, shape, or form.
That's fair. By the way, Logan Paul will be in GUA when I die.
All right. And here's King from Tekken. Basically. This is exactly what he looks like. There's no comparisons that need to be made. This is a 1-to-1.
I mean, yeah. Well, I think we gave him like Mexican or something music or whatever. something like that.
I saw the LWO banner, so
Yeah. So, yep. Well,
smart.
for those of you who play Tekken, a lot of his moves were like suplexes and stuff like that. So this is one of
Yeah,
the easiest people to add to it because it just made sense.
yeah, he so many of his moves transfer surprisingly well into actual wrestling games, so it made so much sense, and hopefully you get to see them. Smart called him Prince because he's a cat instead of a jaguar.
Oh, the lighting is making King's ass so glowy. Like, oh my god.
Yep. Is that Mexico's ass?
Yes. Oh,
Ooh,
I will say, and you definitely
whoa,
wouldn't think so, because King is going against two singer songwriters,
yeah.
but based
Oh,
upon history, King is the underdog in this match.
sad but true. Like
Yes.
it's some people
These are
just kick a supernatural amount of ass with no explanation whatsoever.
like we pointed out that Jared Leto was number one. I would throw in that Ben Burnley and Andrew McMahon are probably 2 and 3
Hmm.
respectively. So he loves this move. Boo!
Ooh, Andrew went and got a kendo stick. Okay, Ben Burnley using it though is more okay. King's fighting back a little bit.
Throw him into. Oh my god!
Oh, I just have to
Hey,
say things, I guess. That just
King's going through it
yep.
while these two figure out how to.
Oh,
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 what a leverage pin! Damn, that was good.
wow, nothing came of it, but man, how crazy would that have been if he just snuck out the win like that? And how aggravated would that have made us with all these other matches that are going way too
Well,
fast?
that's how Chaz won, remember?
Yeah.
That's how the triple threat randomly ended. Is he just took advantage and rolled them up. So.
Wasn't there a time where King had the Money in the Bank briefcase and tried to cash in on Andrew at like after a match, and Andrew still floored him?
Yeah, I think so.
It's very unfortunate.
Yep.
King, your best chance is probably just let them beat each other up, and then maybe you get a chance later.
Oh,
Oh
this
my
could be a quick
God.
counter phase. Are we gonna have another one end this way?
Oh,
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 counter!
oh, and then
Oh,
Andrew breaks it up.
love
Holy
it, love
crap.
it,
So many leverage
love it.
pins so far. This is great.
It
Very,
makes complete sense for for a WWE game. We always got annoyed that they didn't do enough leverage pins.
yeah.
So
If that's something they focused on this time around, then great. Or it's just, I mean, it
yeah.
could be a progressive because the last time we played was 2K22. Last time we did this, I think Tristan or Aedus has
Oh,
been
oh,
getting.
backslide driver
Oh
with the
shit!
pin.
Nope, still a kick out.
Watch out. He's setting up.
Yeah.
This is George's line. He gets to say the name
Dance with the devil.
right as King hits him with the kendo.
Oh.
Pin McMahon. Pin McMahon. That's what I would do is go pin McMahon. Oh, but he kicked him.
Wait.
So that fucks that up. 1, 2. Oh, he kicked out.
Oh man, yeah, that kick could
Bernie
have.
was one. Yeah, he was not there in time.
Yeah. Oh man, that was crazy. I loved that
Yep.
opportunistic like slap of the kendo stick too after he hit him with it. That was great.
Oh, there's the signature from
Oh.
Andrew McMahon.
Okay. What do we have a name for that one?
No, just sliding in security. I thought it was cool.
Oh,
So,
you know what we should call it?
what's that?
Spinning.
Right?
We have a lot of fun here in the ring.
Right.
Or the announce tables off to the side.
Well, you know, if Andrew McMahon beats them up, they might be a little dark.
Oh. A not so big boot.
Did we call his finisher the resolution or something? Though?
Yes, his finisher is the
There it is.
resolution.
Right
Oh,
there
there it
now.
is.
I say it when it happens. 1.
I loved how Burnley was just right there watching it and then just like casually kicks them to break it up.
Yep.
Ooh. All right. Yeah, we're getting to 4 stars again. This has been a hell of a match, actually. And now King capitalizes. Yeah, this is how tricky a triple threat should be. The third person out capitalizing when they need to, pretty much every time.
Well, King's the only one that hasn't hit his finisher, so you gotta
Uh-oh.
watch for that.
Uh-oh.
Going for the chair? The chair! Give him the chair! Oh, he missed.
Oh, man. How did Burnley get that attack in first?
Because he's been flipping, breaking Burnley.
Oh, my God. Uh-oh.
That was
Oh! Rolling.
Off your ass! Oh my god! And then he gets nailed in the face with a kendo stick. Oh my
This
god!
is this is the match of the night so far. This is exactly what a triple threat should be. Exactly. Exactly.
That was
Oh my
fantastic.
god. But yeah, that was King's signature, the rolling savate kick. He has a kick exactly like that in Tekken.
You guys just need to throw Ben Burnley out of the ring and one of you pins the other person. Because right
Oh.
now, Ben Burnley is so goddamn ridiculous, it's ridiculous. It's not even possible. Like, he's literally
Wait.
just killing everyone.
Yeah.
Like,
Backslide driver on the King, and now he's got. Oh, Andrew countered it!
countered it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I mean, he's still like as healthy as a horse right now. It does
Oh my
not
god.
matter.
Yeah,
But he
look at.
still has another finisher too.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, it's just an arm rape.
Oh, okay. I thought he was doing like the arm breaker move that like Penta does. Or
Yeah.
who did we give it to? Slipknot? Spoilers. Oh! And
Correct, sir.
Andrew's out for a few weeks. His back is broken. What is King doing here?
Until they
Oh!
it's like the back of it.
Yeah.
He
just JD McDonoughed Andrew McMahon. How could you do that?
Dude, throw one of these assholes in the ring and it's over. Like, this is like, oh my gosh, you're just wasting time at this point.
Oh, neck breaker.
Oh man. Yeah, these two want to stay. Dude, I don't know why you're getting back in the ring. All that'll happen is literally Burnley just needs to do his finisher on one of y'all, and it's over.
Burnley clearing an announce table. Oh! Oh! Was that signature or finisher from King?
Oh, I think that was the signature. I think German suplex was the signature.
Okay. Burnley was still able to break it up.
Yeah.
We're going to get the 5 stars from this. I promise.
Well, unless they're going to just pin right now. They're not going to pin Burnley. Dude's still almost completely green.
Oh! And tactical rollout from Burnley when he's not even that in that bad shape. But
It's because he will not bow.
oh. Oh, okay. But
he's dead.
King.
Look, he looks dead. Like he's literally just like hanging out. Like he's flipping dead.
Oh. They do kind of need to team up on Burnley for any chance here at this point. Oh.
Yes, no, I think he just did. He must have done so. Oh, and then he
wow.
just up. Like, get wrecked, sir. Oh my god.
Yep, we're at 5.
Yep.
This is a hell of a match.
Yep. McMahon has 2 finishers. Burnley has 1. King may have a signature. That's all he's got.
Okay.
Burnley's getting hyped.
I'm not quite sure what happened there. Did they run into each other?
No, I think they just timed it wrong.
Okay. Oh my god! That's got to be a new feature. I do not remember anyone doing that.
It's like shot by the steel steps.
Top rope jump by Burnley. That's it.
Well, King has the most ridiculous move on the planet. It ends in like 2 seconds.
Well, I mean, hey, if you're going out, might as well just fucking snipe the third person with the steps.
Well, that means King is starting the Elimination Chamber with Matt Brickhouse.
All right.
So.
Wow. Greatest of all time. I'll say that's how you do a triple threat. That was.
Ben Burnley was in control the entire time.
That being said, I do feel like everyone had a moment to shine. Like we definitely saw plenty of finishers and things from both Burnley and McMahon, and then King did a couple of his, and as well as sniping people with steps.
Yep.
All right. Well, that took a little bit of time.
Right.
Okay.
Um, uh, because old me didn't get to even participate, and his one of the tag partners from Stars of Freedom. So there's two more people, but Matt Brickhouse lost, so he would be taken out, and so we're gonna have him to do the top.
Can you say that again?
That so it was gonna be Boycott and Brickhouse as the other tag team, but as Authority Dick, um,
Hmm.
I made the executive decision because I didn't get to play in my match, so
Sure.
that would be the switch around. It's not like their life's going to be any easier with everyone's flipping favorite green guy on the goddamn planet. We all vote for Mr. Lachlan.
Oh yes. Lachlan, Lucky Charms, Charles, and Terry the Tiger Kobayashi. Together they
Yeah.
make the balanced breakfast.
Which we may have a third member at some point, but we're working on it.
At some point. Pending.
Is you got to give them a chance to try a singles, and so if you do that, the other guy has to have something to do. So,
Yeah.
I'm curious if I come out by myself now. Yeah, okay, so you'll see how this looks with just me. So,
Okay. Is it all that different? Because I
oh,
think Gary was kind of just tagging along in the back.
nope, never mind, it's the same one.
Oh.
Just added boycott. So,
Yeah.
I'll let Sajin talk about boycott since that's his guy.
I recognize that intro too. I'm trying to think of whose intro that was.
I can tell you when we put it.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Chris Boycott's kind of always been meant to be a dick.
Yeah.
I'd like to think there was maybe some kind of like Steve Austin, Nickelback kind of
Yes.
conglomeration as inspiration, and eventually it just became more like of the like, especially in these recent times, just like all the worst parts of everything going on right now. Like he's probably a Trump supporter, shit
Well,
like
and
that.
him being Chad Kroger fits with our we make a ridiculous amount of lead singers, and for some reason they're wrestling.
I feel like that's where the hair came from, if nothing else.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the actual originators of the faction is actually these two people. That's why it still makes sense, though. Um, I was just mixing it up because when we did the faction before, it was Boycott uh, and my character that were the main people. So
Okay. There was a time where Terry the Tiger on the left used to be a lot more serious. I mean, generally he's very technical. He's actually our probably like our definitive resident submission expert, I would say. So there's still that constant threat, but I being in the balanced breakfast does help loosen him up quite a bit.
absolutely. Honestly, my character is actually kind of become the other technician. For being completely honest,
He's what?
he's very. My character has become very submission oriented.
Okay.
Um, remember, a lot of his stuff is limb targeting. He's setting up his arm move at the end.
Oh, okay.
So, so for those that watched it last time, that was the most common thing. My character has a ridiculous actual finisher, but that submission became huge for him. So,
Yeah. Oh. Boycott with a running start.
I love the pants.
They're a little ridiculous, but yeah.
It's kind of like it's. I told Sajjan about this a couple weeks ago. It's as equally ridiculous as the SR Seth Rollins neck thing that Seth Rollins now has. It's terrible, and I love it.
He loves the Seth Rollins necklace. I don't know. The logo looks nice and everything. I'm partial to the whole crosshair thing he was running for a while. That always looked really nice to me. But yeah.
All of this lighting, I think, makes the down breakfast possible.
It makes what?
The blue looks very nice in the lighting.
Yeah, a little bit. I think I saw Lachlan try to headbutt Boycott while stuff was going on there. Ooh.
Remember, his finisher starts with a headbutt.
Yeah, but like while he's on the side, I don't think he's going to do that.
Oh. That would be nuts. Like to the floor? Like, fuck
yeah.
you, sir.
Oh. Terry having a bit of fun, though. You like to see it?
Well, I'd love someone to tag me at some point, but apparently I'm like glitched in this game where I just don't play. Apparently, am I a manager?
It's very targeted. They're trying to make a very anti Tristan the One Lewis statement here.
Because I was curious to see how Terry and me matched up because we're very technical, so it's going to be like a technical masterpiece.
Sure, yeah. I will say Terry shows up pretty damn well in this lighting. He's very lit up. Look at him unloading with the Thez press.
I don't need to say that anymore because Sajjan says that constant.
They actually said that in the game in one of these games repeatedly. It was like Jerry the King Lawler. Hey, there you go. You're in the match.
Oh my God, I'm in the match.
Wow.
And watch this over.
That
would have been hilarious. The only thing I do is pin him.
Yep, that's how you make an anti statement right there. Oh, you don't want me in the match? Let me finish it in 2 seconds.
Nothing but limb targeting.
Yep, I was gonna say we're seeing it already.
Did someone move the ref?
But now it's a question of, are we going to see Lachlan in the match ever again?
No.
Oh,
okay.
All right. Well, you can't complain anymore. You were in the match.
Okay.
A completely dominant performance in the match, I might add.
I believe he gave a submission to Chris Boycott, though, as well.
Yeah, I want to say he's got Boston. Ooh, dirty pin. Oh. But yeah, I want to say he's got Boston Crab or something like that, because I think he's...
Crab, or I think like Texas Cloverleaf or something like that, American.
Well, I think he literally is from Boston in his bio, so... Oh!
It's one of the other.
And Lachlan is now out to lunch.
Oh, there it is. That was right, it's the Cloverleaf.
Oh, okay. I don't know why he tried it on... Because Lachlan's the legal man right now.
No, I think Lachlan came in to stop. I think the legal person. I thought it was Terry. Oh, is it not? Okay. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Why? Like, Lachlan's pants are almost entirely blue, but for some reason his back pockets are just so much brighter than everything else.
Yeah, that was intentional. Oh my God, he's totally petting him.
Wait! Okay, Lachlan is like our face. Lachlan's our faciest face to ever face. Why would he... Why would he dirty pin people?
It's Lachlan Charles turning blue.
My name is Lachlan, and I love to fight.
Hey, I was over there.
I mean, in matches like this, I think it's safe to assume that they don't like the people on the other team very much. Oh, uh, okay.
Sorry, boss. Just need a little fresh air.
Yeah, basically. All right.
Boycott is in red. This dude needs. Oh, we got countered.
Oh, man.
First card.
Unfortunate. Some boycott showing some fight.
He's in red, dude. You gotta tag me. Come on. Yeah.
There we go. That's what you want to
Let the
see.
ass whooping continue.
There you go. This has been for I mean I'd say there's been a lot of Terry, but Lachlan has been in a couple times. So I mean we've had a decent amount of tags this time.
Ow.
Nee. Zubang.
Counter.
Oh, it was countered. Okay. Oh.
Oh, and then
Oh, he guarded.
Technical shit. Ooh, that was
Ooh.
awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Like holding the arms, that was cool.
X is gonna give it to you. I bet. I suppose.
Yeah. Oh no, not enough to go.
You think that you can get it on your own?
Oh, there it is.
X going to
There it is.
Oh.
That's the submission.
All right, Lachlan breaks it up. I think he was trying to take him to his teammate for some tag action there, but Terry was in the way.
Oh no!
Terry counters.
I think he was getting ready to move.
Oh,
no,
wow.
Come on, you got your finisher. If you guys don't want to see the most.
Oh.
What the hell are we doing? Oh, he's just doing an arm thing. His arm's turning yellow now.
Oh, okay.
No, don't tag. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Aedus with commentary that's absolutely non-biased in no way whatsoever.
If I'm in the match, I'm going to pretend to be me. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So.
He's providing a certain perspective to the match, but I mean, to be fair, I kind of play devil's because, like, I mean, balanced breakfast is largely my thing.
Oh, are we doing it? Get him.
I think he's trying to. Oh!
Oh, you suck.
I am actually fond of that finisher, so it is a bit of a shame we don't get to see it. Oh!
Oh, and now he's gonna do it on me. I have no damage. Like, it's gonna do a lot to my green, but it's not.
Well, I mean, how else are you gonna get damage?
I know.
Yep.
But I don't think he's gonna do anything to damage to my arms.
Was this
I don't think you need to save me.
Is that the octopus stretch or is that Black Widow?
That was the Black Widow.
Black Widow. Okay. Some tag action here. Ooh, okay.
Oh, they countered. Oh.
Lachlan with these rollouts. Very interesting.
Well, this would make sense because he just got beat up, and Boycott has a finisher, so this was the matchup I think is better in this now.
Bringing him tactically into the corner again.
Lachlan doesn't want to play with me. He was tagged in.
Pin. Is Tristan going to help?
I don't think he needs to.
No, it was after 2. Oh. Oh.
I think Lachlan may have fucked that up because I think he was about to knock him to the floor, and Lachlan got involved, so that's good everything up.
Ah. And then Terry just starts beating up Tristan over there. All right. Well.
At least now I deserve it.
Oh.
Finisher, come on, get his ass! Get his ass! Finisher. Oh,
wow.
That's his signature. He's got 2 finishers now. I was gonna say his finisher is the Dirty Deeds from old Dean Ambrose.
Right.
There it is.
And he hits the Dirty Deeds.
Lachlan gonna help again? He's not. 1, 2. Oh.
There it is. I don't know why they choose to help at, like, the less dire situations, and then, like, at moments where it's like, oh, okay, I should actually help here, they don't.
Right. Well, and so this is what's setting up is my character's gonna kind of be taking over and take advantage of the fact that he is the authority. And so at some point, Sajin will have Stefan as the other, person that makes matches and stuff like that to, sick, I don't know, someone large on me. um, but yeah, that's the logic. Is I'm the established heel who's just taking advantage of everything and uber dickhole. So.
All right. Oh, I guess I was still capitalized. Okay. We've still got 45 minutes till the next ad.
We only have 2 matches left, so that'll be fun.
Okay.
And then we'll do our pay-per-view next week. We have to work harder to make sure it's long enough.
All right. Efficient, if nothing else.
Yeah. And yes, you saw that correctly. We have to Punisher.
I think I saw that alter ego Punisher for a second that looked pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's what he's seeing his competitor and murdering more people.
We're planning ahead for some things. For sure. GUA. My GUA hurts.
Should get that checked. Consult your doctor if your GUA persists longer than 12 hours.
Ask your doctor if GUA is right for you.
Now we have an actual disease that's GUA. One little herpes.
He looks very angry.
I'm shocked. Well, yeah. I'm pretty sure he enters to Braun Strowman. But find me a person that makes more sense for him to enter as than Braun fucking Strowman.
Fair. Braun Breaker, maybe? I don't know.
Well, and to be fair, his finisher looks like he is literally murdering someone. So.
Yep.
So he fit way too well when we added him too, because he kicked a lot of ass, and so that's why he stuck around. Plus,
yeah.
We had this developed tag team that they had great success with too, with Bulldozer. So,
yeah.
So Bulldozer is another one of Sagan's originals.
Yep. Kind of like the nice side of the boycott situation. Whoa.
What is happening? The bald hype man with no hair. It's like, you should be flipping the hair. I don't have any. I think this plays for like country music or something.
Yeah, it's very, very high energy country music. Because he's from, like, I want to say Memphis?
Yeah, something like that.
Or, like, Nashville or something.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why you can't have the bloodshed. It doesn't necessarily fit with Punisher right now. So because, again, Punisher is considered an anti-hero. He's not necessarily a villain. So he would pair with good people from time to time. He just wants to murder people. So.
It was potentially a little too graceful of an entrance for a guy that big.
Right.
But that's part of the fun.
And then 2 egos that can't fill an entire room. If you're alpha and omega.
I got Vicky Guerrero excuse me energy from that entrance. Excuse me. They just both walked out and were like yelling and pointing and just like, I don't know. There's no sound. I have to make it up as I go.
Although we have a new person for that. That's called Chelsea.
All right.
I was very happy with how I set up these shirts, by the way. Like, it took forever to get these letters.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They do look very professional.
Yeah, I like it.
And then we just get to see Roman Reigns every time at that screen.
And give Omega a moment to shit himself. Or I'm sorry, Alpha a moment to shit himself.
Ooh.
You just backhand Punisher.
I suppose so. Oh, Smar saying the ropes are one color off of Mardi Gras? Yeah, kind of. Greed is the green, and then obviously Ultraviolent is the purple. And then we don't have a third brand in here that's yellow, because that would just be too much. Just too
There's
complicated.
right. Well, and a lot of the things you just have like an extra thing. You know, some will have red, some will have orange and stuff, just to make it different. That's
Okay.
why. That's why I thought this lighting worked, just because they're all the other ones that look different.
Okay.
And if you haven't noticed, the GUAs on the turnbuckles, they changed colors because apparently I couldn't get to set one color.
Wow.
So yeah,
Oh, is
so
the
yeah,
wait? I think the G on the turnbuckle is yellow, almost.
yeah, yeah.
There you go,
It just
Smar.
randomly changes colors. It's weird.
There you go. It's in there.
It wasn't gonna last very long. Although if Punisher's getting slow, this isn't gonna work either.
I this is I
But if they don't, if he's too busy taunting, there
no.
comes Bulldozer. That'll work. Did you see the spit come out of his mouth?
I did see that. That was great.
I was like, what the hell?
Only in WWE 2K25.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's been there before, but
Can you see someone's teeth flying to row number 5?
you can pick up your teeth in section 215.
Corey Graves, you are the best color commentator. Hands down.
I do miss Jerry the King Lawler a lot.
Yeah.
He had a lot of great things.
I was just very happy Corey Graves was back on Raw yesterday.
He had a lot. Jerry had a lot of great things to say about Kevin Owens' tattoo.
Yes. Also, we may use Kevin Owens because I heard there's possibly that injury that he suffered. He may not be able to wrestle again.
Oh well, it was a neck injury, and so yeah, if he's out permanently, we can definitely bring Kevin Owens in here. No pushback about that as well.
Yeah. Kevin Owens is one that definitely should have gotten a lot more world title reigns than he did because he was easily a main eventer more than a lot of the other main eventers were.
Yeah. All right. So we had Het Beer Minute. I don't know how to say that, but they use bits to play "I'm Coming for You" audio. Thanks for the bits.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say this is not what either of us expected to see. A Punisher has been getting walloped for most of this match.
Well, to be fair, and for those of you that have watched the newer Punisher kind of takes a beating and kind of does a whole lot of nothing. So it's not that far off.
I mean, he is just a man at the end of the day, but
yeah.
A man with guns.
You know what I mean?
Yep, personal best. Oh God.
We're gonna get copyrighted for making a crapload of song references during this show.
That would be very sad.
I know, right?
Oh my God. And this is Omega, man.
It's about even though. If you look at the stuff though, Omega and Punisher are about the same spot, and Bulldozer and Mac are full hell.
Yeah, it does look that way.
Nice. He will not let them get the tag. Oh, with the pin!
Wow. And Alpha isn't going to help with that. Just a 1 count, though.
And that's a shame. The Punisher just it's all about the money.
Not every single character of yours can have Shane McMahon taunts. I hope you realize.
I didn't stop for the taunts. Who cares?
My immersion. It's part of.
I'll go and have them all make Tiffany Stratton moves, so they all look like all hot and sexy. Is that okay?
I don't know about that.
It is awkward watching characters made and go through a bunch of custom instances and then once a girl, you're like, okay, I don't know if I want to see that.
Nice.
Well, those are easily the biggest villain.
He's a very big power lifter. That's his whole thing. He's got a lot of very interesting lifts and slams and everything like that. Just kind of very traditional wrestling, I would say. At least as far as WWE is concerned.
Yeah. I'm surprised the heels of the concept of it being dropped out is but is what it is.
It's starting to look dire for Alpha and Omega here. They need to.
Oh, I believe that is signature. Yep.
Big slam.
It's right in front of Omega.
Yeah. Oh.
Low
Wait. Did you see someone down in the bottom right?
I think it's just Omega coming back from over there.
All right, some tag action here.
This might be the finisher because this was their finisher. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
This is the finisher.
Oh, and a sit-down slam. Okay.
Yep. Tag team finisher. Because both those would make sense for either Punisher or Bulldog.
Yeah.
That's game.
Wow. With no assist, because again, they like why break it up for the signature and not for the finisher?
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, Punisher took most of the beating, and then Bulldozer was there to capitalize when it mattered.
Yep.
Pretty decent match.
All right. Well, let's see if the continuation of a crappy start to a feud gets any let's see. Tag team. Let's make it let's see. Yeah, let's do a 2-on-2 tornado tag.
All right. We still have over 30 minutes, so I think we're good.
Yeah, that's why and I might make it elimination just to fill the rest of the gaps here.
Okay.
Back to everyone's favorite Firefly Funhouse person.
Bray Wyatt's had a little bit of time to rest. His match earlier didn't take that long. I'm sorry, I saw the giant inflated Napoleon Dynamite image just skim by really quick.
I'm going to look at this thing now in a second. There we go. So if we're going to use spin, we have to use demon spin because we haven't had a demon spin forever.
Yeah, just really a shame how he abandoned that.
I mean, to be fair, he's doing fine as a heel. I just think him as a face, when he's ridiculously over, it's kind of hard to beat. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I was a fan of him at one point, but I think he's just kind of really boring without the demon stuff going on.
Well, continuing the logic of people that are underutilized, Mr. Karrion Kross is very high on that list.
Does he have the face of the Statue of Liberty on his tights? What the hell's going on there? And I mean, technically,
Kross is supposed to get a push, and he hopefully should. I mean, they've set it up for him with Sammy, and from what I've heard, Sammy is the favorite for the King of the Ring. Here's hoping. Problem is he has to go through Randy Orton and then either Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso. So
Yeah, and I mean,
I don't.
technically, Karrion Cross is getting utilized. He's getting a lot of TV time. He's just not in matches for some reason, even though he's a WWE superstar. But I mean, it seems like at least every episode of Raw, practically, he talks with someone backstage. But like, to what end? We're not sure yet.
Yeah, I don't agree with what they're doing with King of the Ring just because it seems like you're wasting opportunities. So
Hmm.
wait,
Yep.
dun 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 and then I'm close, I swear.
Yeah. Yeah. This entrance was really something to see for the first
Yes.
time.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And then it just like it got to a certain point where just like there were a string of like way too many pay-per-view matches with him just like not using Demon, just like
There.
what's even the point?
Yep. Well, and I just like with especially with like today, I'm like it'd be cool for him to be like the anti-hero that's going against the Wyatt Six and stuff, or
Sure.
have him have some supernatural stuff with Aleister Black, who knows who the face is, but they're
Yeah.
facing off, or even a tag team or something.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
have like a thing where the Aleister Black is rising, and then like Demon Finn Balor climbs out of the ground or like in front of him or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, but yeah, I am calling out WWE a little bit just because King of the Ring has been kind of a letdown. Like I feel like,
Mm.
no offense, for it's like a consolation prize for Jey Uso to be the last spot after he lost the title. I think you should have had someone like Rusev or somebody win. Like let's have a couple
Mm.
of them have other matches because they just came back. Like why are we wasting our time with four people that are constantly like already over? Like let's have
Yeah.
some new people. So.
I mean, women's is maybe looking a little more interesting.
Oh, oh yeah, for sure. I think
Mm.
Jade Cargill is probably the favorite, and I don't. And the only
Yeah.
reason I think they picked Asuka over Stephanie Vaquer is they don't want Stephanie Vaquer to lose to Jade Cargill is probably the logic, so they're protecting her. That's
Mm.
kind of the logic that I went with.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm starting to feel sorry for Stephanie Vaquer because she was in the Money in the Bank ladder match as well, and so it's kind of like you keep giving her opportunities, but not really.
Yeah.
But I mean, they got to do
Yeah.
something for her eventually. She's so big, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, and they're not doing much with Io Sky too. I mean, she was supposed to face Liv, but Liv had a legitimate injury last night, so
yeah, that is
yeah,
unfortunate. Do you want
yeah.
to sing the
So
theme again?
where are we on now? Are we on? Oh, okay. Why we're really happy that you're our friends, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end. Do, 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 do. So, I'm gonna skip.
Okay. All right.
We got the song in our head. It'll probably be there for a couple days for me.
Okay. But yeah, the live situation is unfortunate. But I mean, Io has had the title more than I thought they were going to give her the title. So
Well, that's the thing is, you need to set up who she's gonna face at SummerSlam. They're not doing
yeah,
anything with it being Rhea, so if they're going to go back to Rhea, we're taking way too long for it to be a thing.
yeah,
So, and like I said, with Cargo winning, she's likely going to go after Tiffany Stratton or Naomi if Naomi cashes in before or after, because that was one speculation is Naomi could cash in on Jade after she wins.
okay.
So,
I wonder if
um,
they'll spin it somehow and try to pivot to Nikki Bella, but I don't know.
yeah, it could. Um, it's an option. Nikki needs to also get more established in the ring. She's been gone for a while, and
Yeah,
this is a
true,
different WWE. You gotta. It's more about earning it. And having your name means a whole means jack. So
true.
the biggest problem is they also need to now have new women's tag champs too. Because if Liv's out, then
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
so
Hmm.
or just have Roxanne Perez take her spot. That's been the theme.
They could also do that, but they are kind of like the conversation that Liv had with Nikki was trying to build more like dissension between Liv and Roxanne, I think. But
Well, and there was
oh.
speculation the Bella twins would come back and take the titles too.
Yeah, that could be the angle.
Because I don't know if they ever won the titles because those titles were introduced only a couple of years ago. So that could be for the
Oh,
bucket list for the Bella twins.
it could be. Okay.
Yeah. I should have added Scarlet because I don't know if this will make sense without Scarlet with him. Oh, and I forgot to make it elimination, so I guess it's just tornado tag.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll always make it more interesting.
Sure will. All right, we got 25 minutes. I'm just trying to keep an eye on time here. Ooh.
So the weird towel that just popped up.
A what?
There's a random towel that just like got in front of the screen.
Oh.
The
It looks
crowd.
it looks a little framey to me for a second. That's what I was reacting to. But we're okay now.
Cool.
He's certainly a wrestler that exists.
Right.
I don't know.
There's so many killers. We need to eventually make a faction that are just called the Killers, and they enter to Mr. Brightside.
Okay, but we got to make Brandon Flowers too.
Jealousy turning stains into the sea.
It's like we can't make a faction named after a band when we make actual band members and put them in the game.
Well, at least Bray and Bosch to duo went after each other. That made sense.
For a moment at the start. And then Demon, which also adjacent.
Yeah.
And then, okay. And now we're mixing it up a bit.
Right. And it's over.
Don't jinx it, man. Things actually happen when you say them. Why would you?
I know. I'm a star. We've also had matches where it starts, he gets super kicked, and then pinned, and Silver's just like, oh, what the hell just happened?
Yep. We've had like main event fucking title matches for like pay-per-view nights go that way, and it's just like we're trying to build up to shit.
Yep.
Like, come on.
That was one of the things I think Jared Leto did. I think he started a match and just did his like last shot, and it was over. And just like,
Yeah.
God damn it.
I think so. That sounds like something Jared Leto would do.
Yeah.
In our game, not in real life.
He was the kings and queens of promises.
I'd almost forgotten that song existed.
For those that sometimes it gets lost sometimes, but Jared Leto started out being the lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars. So a lot of people don't actually know that.
Yeah. So I think it was technically 30 Seconds to Mars, Jared Leto, like representation that we were doing more than anything else, but we also kind of
we had like a Morbius or Joker kind of aspect, I think, to just give a little more color, but that was about it.
Yeah.
We were making more out of Morbius than he made out of me.
We still have Fascias de Duo and the Demon facing off, and then Bray and Karrion Kross outside.
We'll see if Fascias de Duo wins this and gets the pin on this one too. I think we're doing a good job of building up the last champ for when eventually he is ready to take another title round.
Okay. Yeah, I mean the transition doesn't always go that well from one game into the next, and so it would be a great start for him.
Lucky Jared Leto.
Bonk. I think that was technically a dodge. All right.
Duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Yes. The 5 Ds of dodgeball and also maybe Yu-Gi-Oh. Because they had one called 5 Ds.
It's time to do.
There's around 5 Ds in there, maybe 6 or 7. But yeah.
I have a
Yes.
whiteboard behind me of how many song references I have.
Yep. Oh, Demon had a kendo stick. It's
He's doing the man. He was doing. I think he's doing the mandible claw.
oh. Wait,
Carrying cross.
there's 2 kendo sticks in the ring and a chair. Oh my goodness.
And his kendo stick on the floor.
Wow. Nice suicide dive there.
Carrying cross went to the ring side. That was smart. You
Oh.
get ready to hit him with.
Oh man. And Bray Wyatt left standing in the ring.
Watch this dude is turning around on Finn. I think Bray might be pissed about that cage match not going well because he was full until that counter. Of course, if Carrion puts him through a table.
That might change things.
Yeah. We had him throw the kendo stick out of the ring and hit someone in the face since we've done everything else.
Yeah, we need to snipe more people with weapons. It's been impressive so far.
Yeah. Someone else needs to throw the steel steps to someone from all the way across the fucking floor.
It's the new tech.
And then immediately get pinned.
It's the new tech. Just Hail Mary some weapons.
Yep.
Throw them out of the ring onto people outside the ring. That's what I want to see. All right, we got a pin on Demon. All right, natural kick out. Doing something.
Oh, Carrying cross with the signature. Oh, Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
Sister fucking Abigail.
That was an interesting.
Good spot.
Wait.
That might be appropriate. Nope. 1, 2.
Kick out. That was an interesting one. He grabbed him in the corner and did like a dance with him beforehand, and then went into Sister Abigail. Oop.
Ooh, nice. Carrying cross. Dude,
With a.
to keep it in the ring. Because Foster's duo went down. Like.
Yep.
I like it. Do it.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, it did. There's only 2 more right next to him.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
It's a yard sale. Yes. We're just trying to pepper in some color commentary that Jim Gaffigan made during the Love Guru, some hockey matches.
There's no music in here, and there's no commentators. So
Yeah.
That's what we got.
Yep.
So.
Oh.
Oh God! Oh God!
Oh. He hit Bray with that.
Yeah. The turntables have turned. Until Finn turned that around. Yeah, and it immediately was countered. These two are taking control. They were having some problems. Oh,
yep.
Nice. Ow! That's finisher on Bray Wyatt.
Bray's bleeding.
Yep.
What's that meter about?
Grab his ass. Grab his ass.
I think that's sexual harassment, Aedus.
Carrying grab ass.
No, I don't think that's an official nickname.
Yeah, Fox just did the Beast Bite, which is his signature, so we've got 2 finishers now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, finisher coming.
Ooh, Crossroads, or what? I don't know what his is. Oh, he's trying to get him. He got it. All right.
Beat the shit.
Oh. The claw. Ooh. Ow. Demon capitalizing. Why did people leave? Okay.
I think Fossius rolled out of the ring from being hit.
Yeah, but then Bray left while a pin was happening, and then
I think it's safe to say we've made up for the first feud match.
yeah, yep. Oh,
There you go.
he threw him out of the ring.
How about a double team? That'd be cool.
Not quite.
Oh, is he doing it again? Oh, I thought he was doing the finisher again. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Come on, Foxius. We need one more Arenali. Come on. We all. And you could also do it on Bray. Or just figure it out.
Well, we got to 5 stars.
Nice. Carrying with cannabis.
Wow. Oh.
Oh, it's a tag team. It's a good tag team.
Okay. I'm not a fan of people leaving while there's a pin going on.
Pin the kick up.
All
Oh
right.
shit.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Watch Finn.
Oh.
1916 on through the table.
Got him.
This is their best chance to probably capitalize and win because. Yeah. And then Bray just walks out to wake him up. That would be interesting.
Oh, Sling Blade.
Oh, he's going for it.
Coup de grace.
Get your ass in the ring. Get your ass in the fucking ring.
Oh, what?
He's stuck.
Oh, man. All right, we got the 5 stars, though, so we got there.
Yeah. Finally had a main event that was main event worthy. Well, and now they're 1-1s. Now we got a feud. It's not just one-sided.
Nice.
Well, we can set up other singles matches. Bray faces Carrion, Ben faces Process to deal with the fun stuff. Let me kind of just give you guys a brief heads of how much time do we have so I can get this laid out real quick.
Okay, hold on. I was, Wait, that was a tag match?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just carrying Cross and Process to deal with on this Finn Balor and
So Bray and Finn won, then?
that's fair.
Okay. I'll just bold all of that, then. I wasn't sure. All right. Okay. So we got hi Smar. You good over there? So we've got 12 minutes until the next one.
I'm just going to move a lot of the pay-per-views and stuff that we're at now. That's what we can do with the increase. So we got the Elimination Chamber match, the Ultraviolet World Heavyweight Championship, a fatal 4-way tag team tornado elimination tag team match for the Ultraviolet tag team title.
Gee.
That'll like take an hour by itself.
Maybe it could, or end immediately, you know.
Yeah, I do already have two boxes to do and Bray Wyatt in the Hell in a Cell match. Doesn't mean it's going to end, but they didn't get a great cage match, so I think we'd probably do that. And at the Chamber of Green Violence, that kind of makes sense. So, and then the twist that I threw in there is we have 2 more Elimination Chamber matches. Okay, so one member of every tag team will be in the Elimination Chamber match. The winner will be the number.
will go into a match for the number one contendership for the tag team titles. If hypothetically, both of those that are in the same tag team win, then you just have your number one contender. But if not, then those two tag teams will face them.
Okay. And that's next week?
Yeah, that'll be on the pay-per-view. So that's why I'll kind of give it intrigue, let some of the tag team members kind of have their time to try a singles kind of thing, just to see what it would be like.
Okay.
Also, that's we'll have enough tag teams, so we'll be introducing Napoleon Dynamite, whose tag team partner is Joe Random.
Great.
So
it's going to be exciting.
Their tag team name is the Friggin' Idiots.
Awesome.
Yeah, so yes, we'll have all of that fun stuff to add. So yeah, that'll be plenty for us to film most of the time for next time. It's only 5 matches, but they're going to be long winded emotions, so it'll be a little bit more extensive, but it'll be fun.
All right. Anything else for tonight, you think?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Well, we technically did 2 nights in one, so a pretty efficient start. No crashes this time either. Isn't that great? We used to have to mess with that quite a bit with the PC version last time, but we're on PS5 now, and it seems to be working a little bit better.
Cool. Yeah. We'll catch you guys next week. If you guys have any suggestions or anything you guys notice too, besides lighting, just holler at us so we can make changes accordingly. Yeah, always appreciate the feedback.
Sure thing. And including like characters or anything, we'll try and like it's you'd be surprised what kind of stuff pops up in community creations. We could maybe try and make some things work out because we have a lot of fun with what we've got.
Yeah, and we can cover like characters we used in today's set, and we get very curious about when we can go more in depth into them too. Just let us know if somebody's more interested in stuff. It was like good feedback. If you guys like a certain person, show them some more.
Yeah, we would also love to know which existing ones you like the most, and because I mean a part of it is like with actual WWE is like the fan response, and like whoever's over gets more of a push than people that the crowd isn't necessarily vibing with,
Or you're my character and you're a dick and you want me to lose.
Yeah. We also can't like completely rig the matches. Like we are leaving it up to chance a lot with the bots, and some of them like to perform better than others. So, I mean, we can.
I tried to rig it one time with the Money in the Bank briefcase, and Jared Leto still beat
me. Yep. This is why we don't have Jared Leto right now.
I was obliterating both of them, and I just get knocked out for 1 second, and he pins the guy. And it's just like, well, that was horseshit.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, but yeah, that's I guess that's going to do it for Tuesday Night Delight for tonight. This is going to be a reoccurring thing on Tuesday nights now, and sounds like we'll be doing a pay-per-view event next time, so we'll maybe try to go a little bit longer, or we're once again at the mercy of however long the bots choose to take for their matches. So could be a while, could be not, but we'll see. I'm going to be back tomorrow night, as well as my usual schedule, Wednesdays and weekends, and I hope to see you then. Yep, thank you so much, and have a good night.